I know some of you saw the title and was like, what type of shit is this nigga on? Some of you didn't actually say, nigga, it clearly states link 3 right there. So what the fuck is he talking about? I'll explain. Rod 10 is technically a link 3, but you can summon him with these old and whatever the fuck that bitch summons. So he's at worst a link 2, better than a link 3 with these bullshit effects. But if you summon her with Neo Space Connector, Rod 10 is basically a link 1 because you use one card in your hand to summon the bitch, assuming you didn't draw Aqua Dolphin. Do you understand the title now? I know some of you do.
And don't act like you don't.
So within this content, Rod 10 is better, but not that much because its effects are trash. His first effect is a watered down version of Summon Sorceress, and that's fine because apparently that bitch was. So I didn't expect another card to have the same exact effect, but let's be real here, this is way worse. During the standby phase, level 4 low with special summons from the hand, way worse than Summon Bitch, and it's fine that it's worse, but if we judge it on its own, it's fucking garbage. Second effect triggers at the start of the battle phase. Ask me why. Why is that?
Oh no.
I have no idea why this shit does that, but to be fair, it does say the battle phase, so it does count you and your opponents, and it isn't reliant on you attacking, so you can enter your battle phase, pop a card, then go to your main phase 2 without attacking, which is cool, and it's so much better if you didn't use 3 monsters to summon it, Neo Space Connector. Don't summon Rod 10 using 3 materials ever! No, you don't have to summon Rod 10 in a deck that uses warriors. You can technically use it in any deck that plays monsters with the same type. And my response to that is, what the fuck is your point? It's better than it appears on the surface because these old exist, but not too much because his effects are still trash. And there are much better things to do with these old than use her and the shit she summons for material for this motherfucker. Thanks for watching. My Patreon, Cashapp, Venmo, PayPal's in the description, and so is my Discord server link.
What's the question?
This always bugs me, not really, when I go to your channel page. So when are you going to add a channel banner? I have no idea. I'm not saying no. I'm not saying yes. I don't know. Why do you always get so angry at effects that trigger when destroyed by an opponent's card effect? Well, I'm not getting angry at it. I'm emphasizing, but I understand if you think I'm getting angry at it. Anyway, the reason why I emphasize that is because I don't think most effects should have that restriction because it's your card. So if you're playing a card, it's your shit. So why the fuck does your card have to rely on your opponent? I don't really like that shit, and I feel like I make that point pretty clear in my videos. Would you consider doing live streams just to show us your creative process? That's actually a pretty good idea. I might just do that. As far as the live streaming thing in general, I didn't forget about it. I just have to pull the trigger on it. Do you ever lose motivation to make videos since you don't play the game, or is the money enough? I feel the money is enough because I don't have baggage. So as a single man, I feel like how much I make is sufficient for me to live off of. Now, as far as losing motivation, hell yeah, I lose motivation sometimes, but I suck that shit up. Mostly because it's not just about me and my feelings. It's also because y'all watch my stuff and y'all tend to enjoy it. Whether I fuck up or not, or you disagree with me, none of that really matters. In the grand scheme of things, y'all like my shit for the most part, and that helps me push through the lack of motivation. Have you ever been excited for the release of a Yu-Gi-Oh card? I think the only one of recent memory that really fits this is Madolche Put in Session. I did a video on that. You can look it up if you really give a shit. I'm not saying that you have to, but I did go through the combo when saying how Mageline was like a 1 card, whatever the fuck. So I guess that was when I was happy about it. Hashtag what's the question? I appreciate y'all
A lot.